Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. Where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. So call me whenever, 'cause a night like this never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like, party like, freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la.
Hello, everyone.
What up, party people?
Happy Monday tea time. Woo!
Woo!
Oh my. We are so happy that you could join us today. I know it is a different day, and that's okay because we're all together.
Sounds good.
All that matters.
Sounds good.
Dun, 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 dun. How is everybody? Woo! Let's see. We have so many of you guys in the chat already. Thank you so much for joining us on this special tea time. Yesterday we had some issues with Spectrum, and it was not us. But from 3:30, we went to bed at 9 o'clock, and it was still out. So we don't know what time it came back. It was pretty awful because we had to go manually turn off everything in our house. We didn't realize how much is connected to the internet. So all of our lights, our Christmas tree, all the lights in here, we had to actually use a switch to turn them off. It was like back in the dark ages. Just kidding. Hello, everyone. Are you going to say hi to everyone?
I'm literally saying hi to everybody.
Oh, I
right
see.
now.
Well, they're around here, so say hi to everybody here. Let's see. Who's in the house? If you are here tonight and you have not said hello or you want to say hello again, say hi in the chat right now if you're hanging out so we know you're here. That way I can call your name out and say hi to you, give you a little shout out while we're waiting here. Ta-da. So let's see.
There are so many new faces, actually. Quite a few new faces.
Hello, new faces. Everybody say hi in the chat. Hello.
Yeah, we actually don't know you're there unless you say hi. It's not like we have some list of people who are there.
We don't know you're there.
We do not know that you're there.
We don't. So let's see.
Hudson's here. What up, Hudson?
Hudson. Hi, Justin, Anthony, Allison, Madison. Hello. Allison again. Tyler's in the house. Julianne, hello. Hello, Mary Ellen. Hello, Susan, Christina, Christine. Let's see what else we got here. Karen, Douglas, Jeffrey, Sydney, Daniel, Chris, Mike, Will. Who else we got? Kathy, Eric, Pam, Evelyn, Clodagh, Linda, Jill, Sarah. Hello to everybody.
Hello to everyone.
Hello to Patty. Hello to Sana.
My hands are going to fall off saying hi. Oh my goodness gracious. It just keeps coming.
Hello, Margie, Naomi, Ella. I'm glad to see you guys. Let's see.
Oh, thank you, Becky Johnson, for making the lights blink.
Thank you so much. Hello to you, Becky. Thank you so much for your super chat. Let's see. Laughing Oak. Hello. Margie, Neil, Lawrence, Ghislaine. Who else did I miss? Rick, Yvonne. If I miss you, I am so sorry. There are so many of you guys here today. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hello to the Gaylors. Hello to Tracy, Michelle, Chris, another Chris, Paul. Hi, Paul. Let's see. Kai, Lisa, Joe, Allison. Did I get everybody?
Close enough. I mean, this chat is flying by.
If I missed you, I am so sorry. But thank you guys so much for joining us on our special Monday tea time. We did miss yesterday, thanks to Spectrum. Was not in our control.
Yes, there was a global outage across like 13 or 14 major cities, and Orlando was one of the lucky ones. And boy, did they lie through their teeth, telling us, "Oh, you'll be fine by 6." No. We were watching Netflix on LTE off of Stephanie's cell phone. That's how we went to bed last night.
That's how we went to bed.
We're like, good night.
No, don't do it. No, shrink it down.
That's what I just did.
No, you had that here. This is the cell phone.
I've got the big cell phone.
It's a little cell phone.
Oh, thank you, Allison Bird. Woo!
Thank you so much.
Making the lights blink.
There's a little dance for you. I need to have like a Christmas bells or something. That'd be fun.
You do.
Ding, 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 ding. Thank you so much, Allison, for your super chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We
Like Justin says, after all those hellos, it's time to end tea time. Yep, that's been the hour, folks. Thanks for watching.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. For Orlando, I love you, Orlando. Thank you, Emma. That's awesome. Yeah, people are saying you sound well today. How are you feeling today?
I feel really good. What? I feel really good. The particular. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you so much, Laura. She says, for your trip to Vegas, really hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much. Thank you for your super chat. Dance for you. Dun, 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 dun. Jingle bells. I have none. Just pretend. I don't know. The cats will probably go crazy. We get one of their bells. Ding, ding, ding. Their little balls. Hello, Heather. Hello, Stacy. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Justin asks, speaking of blinking lights, what were the make model of your lights on the Christmas tree? So the Christmas tree lights are called twinkly lights. You can get them on Amazon. Laura got the snowball. Whew, nice. You can get the twinkly lights on Amazon. We have a pack of 250. So that tells you how many you need for your tree. But yeah, we love them. They're so cool, and they animate, and we change them every single day. And you can make your own patterns. You can make your own animations. It's really cool. They have a bunch of you can download animations, which is really neat. But yeah. Yes. Daniel, you have a question. Talking of phones, what brand and model of phones do you have? And we love you too. And he says, keep fighting. So I have a Note 10 Plus, which I don't have here in the studio. I love my Note 10 Plus. I love that it has a pen that comes out and you can write notes, and I can draw and has some drawing apps and stuff. And then what kind of phone do you have?
I just have an iPhone.
The new iPhone.
No, it's not the new iPhone.
11.
Yeah, it is not.
11 Plus.
It is not the new iPhone.
Yeah. Oh, look at you posting the link there.
We don't typically use my phone for anything. My phone doesn't do any of the photos or videos. We relegate that to controlling the drone, and Stephanie's phone is the one that we do all the shooting on.
Yes, my phone is a Android, so it hooks up to the PC really nice. PCs and iPhones, they work, but they're not as easy as the Android. So before we get started, let's raise our glasses.
Oh, yes.
We are so thankful for you all.
Totally.
This is our last tea time for 2020, which we'll get into in a second. So we were raising our glasses to you guys. Thank you for joining us this entire year through everything. The ups, the downs, the cries, the smiles, the laughter. It's been amazing, and you guys are amazing, and we are so thankful to have you in our lives, right?
For sure.
And so this cheers is for all of you. So cheers. I hope you guys have a great week.
Have a great week. We love and adore all of you. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Tink. That is very good.
It is quite delicious. It is.
Tasty. So yes, we hope you guys are having a good week. Okay, Chad, watch yourself. Don't get yourself fired because of us. Be very, very careful. Or you can have your boss watch, tea time. It's fun. We love it.
It's educational.
Yes, so cheers to everyone. Like I just mentioned, this is our last tea time for 2020 because of the way everything's going to work out. So we leave Sunday for Vegas, so we won't have a tea time this coming Sunday. And then we come back the following Sunday, so we'll both be knackered. So
Ooh, good word.
Yeah, there we go. We'll be knackered from the whole thing. So we're going to skip that day as well. So we won't have the next tea time until January 2nd, I think. Maybe it's right. January 3rd. It's January 2nd.
That's correct.
Something like that. So, hey.
Boom, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba.
Don't bother her.
You don't need to be messing with Chloe. Come on now.
He says,
Rude.
Rude. So this is the last tea time, so we wanted to definitely get together and with our family and say hello to everyone so that we...
Oh, Tammy, thank you so much. She says, add this to the Vegas fund. Well, thank you so much.
Tammy,
you are awesome.
Thank you so much. Little dance for you. Dun, 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 dun. Paj is dancing for you back there. Dun, dun, dun. Or sniffing the garland. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. That is amazing.
That is amazing. You rock.
Yeah. Everyone's liking my word of knackered. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, you stole it.
I'm learning some British words with our British TV.
Oh, David Cooper. Oh, thank you so much. So glad you're feeling better today, Sean. You guys have an awesome time in Vegas. Thank you. Thank you very much.
A little dance for you. Thank you.
We haven't even discussed how we're doing Vegas either. That's funny.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You are awesome.
Okay, so I guess before we get into Vegas stuff, we have to talk about health stuff.
Well,
right?
It works with, this is going to be the very first time we do what we're about to do.
Yes. So I think last Sunday we already talked about you being in chemo already, but we didn't decide last Sunday if you were going to be in chemo for Vegas.
Right.
And so the answer is yes.
So
take it away.
Oh, Melissa Stone Rock, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
Adore you both. Have fun in Vegas. We adore you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So the way Stephanie introduced this was super confusing. So I'm going to boil it down back to we've never traveled while on chemotherapy. I went off of chemo for 3 or 4 weeks when we went to Gatlinburg because it's just so brutal that it's not possible to travel. Our doctors are awesome, and they wanted to figure out a way to make me be able to travel while still on chemotherapy. So this last round wasn't nearly as bad as all the other rounds that came before it. Round 14 was great. So the fingers crossed, we're hoping and praying that round 15 is identical. And so I will be on chemotherapy during Vegas.
Yep, we go back to Mayo tomorrow, since today's Monday. Sean has chemo late in the afternoon. Ended up being that we got our schedules got switched today. Sean usually has early chemo, and
Very
then
early.
They switched it to afternoon. It's all about if they have beds and all that stuff for Sean. So we go back to Mayo tomorrow. We are actually going to stay in Jacksonville because we have huge projects due, like
The following week.
Yeah, so when we come back, they're due that week. So we have to work, and with going to having late chemo tomorrow will be great for the daytime, but we'll be coming back around 9:00 at night. That will destroy my Wednesday, like completely ruin me. And then
At least she knows this now, because there's been times like, oh, I'll be fine.
I have so much work to do that I can't afford to lose Wednesday. And then we go back to Mayo on Thursday. So we're going to stay in Mayo. We got a TPO.
Stanley Box, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Very generous of you. Thank you.
Thank
are
you,
awesome.
Stanley. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Dun, 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 dun. Ha. So we have a cheapy Airbnb in that I just booked today, this morning when they called us. So we'll be staying in a house, and that gives us I really needed a kitchen table because I'm going to take my tablet, my big tablet, and everything because I have so much work to do on my animation and super secret projects that we can't talk about. So we have to get a lot of stuff done before we leave for Vegas.
For sure.
But we
Doesn't it always
are.
feel like this happens? Like 2 weeks out, you're like, I've got all the
have
time in the world, we don't
nothing to
care.
do. We're not
Then a
doing
week
anything.
then a week till we're like, we are going to die now.
There's a lot of
Kai Markson says,
moments.
your face looks fuller, Sean. Nice to see you feeling semi-human. I'm just coming off of a round of chemo. This is the best I've felt since we started the thing. So I'm hoping Vegas is the same way. I would love to enjoy time and not feel all sick and gross, so let's hope it works out.
Yes, we're excited we're hoping that chemo tomorrow has the same effects as the last chemo from last week, and we'll see. And then we leave for Vegas on Sunday. So it's going to be a really busy week. We have a lot to do. Plus, now I'm packing twice, packing for Mayo, for Jacksonville, for Tuesday through Thursday, then come home and then really fast unpack, wash everything,
Repack.
and then repack for
Sunday.
Vegas. The good thing about Vegas is that it's super cold there right now. So I can actually pack different clothes than we're wearing here for Florida than we'll be packing for the trip. So that's good. And hi, Hudson.
We love Hudson.
Chloe's over here, right here, and Paj is over on your side.
He's over here. Yep.
We love Hudson.
Oh, Allison. Oh, thank you. Allison and Madison.
Madison, thank you.
Oh, we love you
so
too.
much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you everyone for such generous
Thank you
gifts.
so,
Thank you so much. It's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone.
This dance is for you.
I like how you added the vibrato. That's the best part. Yeah. Very Broadway. Good job.
Thank you. Christina, thank you so much. We are hoping that it is a good trip and everything's great. We don't anticipate any issues, but chemo is what chemo is. It is a bag full of uncertainty.
Yeah. A radioactive bag full of uncertainty.
So, we'll see. We'll get through what we get through. And as we always do, but we have some cool stuff planned. We have some cool episodes planned for a new travel series. We're really excited. Really,
some cool
really
restaurants,
excited.
some cool locations, some cool activities. Let's be honest. Vegas is about as close as you can get to cruising. That's why we liked cruising in the first place, is because we've always loved Vegas, and it's a very similar business model. I mean, I guess if you turn a ship up, you've got Vegas. If you take a Vegas hotel and put it on its side, you've got a cruise ship. That's basically it. So,
It's true.
I can't believe we haven't been to Vegas for fun in so long. I can't wait.
Oh, we should tell the story about Vegas. Our only
one?
fun time we tried to go to Vegas.
Yes. So as you all know, we've always tried to do something special for each one of our birthdays. Our birthdays are only 1 month apart, so that makes things a little financially rough. But we were able to sneak away to Vegas for a couple nights, got a great deal on a suite, and we're just like, this is going to be great. And the first night was great. First night was fantastic.
First night was fantastic. We had the best night. We went and saw the Bellagio fountains. We were like, this is going to be
the best
vacation ever. Like Sean said, we had a suite in the Alara, which is the Hilton Grand Vacation. So we had a full kitchen. We had one of the big ones, like the one bedroom with a full
big
kitchen.
old hot tub right in the middle of the room.
Big hot tub. We were so excited. And then what happened?
Then Steph woke up the next morning going, oh, I really feel terrible. And I was like, well, that's strange. And about 2 or 3 hours later, I'm looking at her going, I think we've died. And so we sat there in the room just coughing and hacking and just losing it, sat in the hot tub, just like got it real steamy. And we could barely walk or move. We basically had the flu. So hand in hand, it took us like 3 hours to do this. We went downstairs into the shop, found like soup and other things.
We went into the ABC liquor store where everybody is like got armfuls of bottles of liquor. And
Michelle!
Thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle and Larry.
You are awesome.
I hope you have the best Christmas ever. Enjoy Vegas. Thank you so much. Dance for you. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna start singing like the dun 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 dun. dun.
Knowing us, you'll get popped. So anyway, we went into the alcohol store and we found soup and other things covered in dust. So clearly they had, they don't sell a lot of soup. And we bought like NyQuil and DayQuil, and it looked like we were trying to start a meth lab inside our room. But the lady who checked us out, she's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are really sick, aren't you?" And I just remember crossing the strip took us like an hour. We were just like, ow.
We were it was the worst flu that we've ever had, and we were so sick. So we got 24 hours in Vegas where we felt fantastic. We were so excited, and then literally the next day it was like someone turned on a switch, the flu switch. So it's a great memory that we have, but we definitely did go buy soup that had about 2 inches of dust on it. Who buys soup at the ABC liquor store? No Nobody buys soup there.
I'm just jonesing from some chicken and stars, man, on the Strip.
It was
It's crazy.
so bad. But what was really funny is we were so congested and sick. Everybody knows this feeling that we turned on the hot tub. It's a big 2-person hot tub right next to the bed. We turned it on full blast so we could have all this steam in the room. We turned our room into like a rainforest.
You could feel the humidity.
It was dripping off of the like frames of the door. It was so funny, but it felt wonderful because we could actually breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's our last time we went to Vegas for fun. We had the flu, so we're really hoping this time's a lot better.
Yeah.
It has to be better than that.
Jenny Martson said they did a scooter tour to Red Rock Canyon in Vegas. We've seen that tour. That's very cool. We're going to be in Red Rock as well, but we're not doing the tour. I don't believe because there's things you want to shoot and have some fun and yeah. But that looked cool. It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it did look really fun. I like driving them through Vegas because you get to go through.
Stanley Box said, "Did Brittany put your Vegas vacation together?" She's awesome. Brittany is awesome, but no, Brittany is not affiliated with this particular trip at this time.
This trip is all sponsored by Chase, but not really sponsored. I shouldn't say that.
No,
That's
it's
the
not
wrong
sponsored.
word.
This trip was absolutely free because
free.
we've been living off credit cards this entire year and doing nothing and spending no money except for gas and food and all the stuff at the Mayo, and those points add up on our travel card. We've been using, that's how we went to Europe the first time, was on points. And so now again, this entire Vegas trip, from the flights to the room to even a rental car, 100% covered. It's really quite awesome. I'm grateful for that because otherwise we could not afford to be doing this.
No, we definitely wouldn't be going anywhere.
Oh, Naomi,
so.
thank you so much for your generous
Naomi!
super chat.
You say, Happy Christmas, enjoy your trip.
Happy Christmas.
Dun, 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 dun. Was it the limbo that I'm singing?
I don't know what you're singing. But yes,
Thank you
Stanley,
so
I
much, Naomi.
highly recommend Brittany. We've booked through her with our own money. We've been sponsored by her. I really appreciate how she handles her clients. She's a really great person. So if you need a travel agent, by all means, check her out, please.
Yes, definitely check her out. But this is all credit card points.
All us. Yep.
And so yeah, we've had some medical stuff this year. You guys might have heard of it.
Our cards have swiped so much this year that they've actually split.
They have.
In the middle. I didn't know you could split a credit card like that. I'm not talking like down in the middle. I'm talking about like the actual card. Like you turn it this way, and all you see is this tiny little card, and inside this card is open. So
I have memorized the card number. That's how much I've given it over the phone
That's true.
for bills. So not sure that's a good thing.
Daniel Lark wants to know if we ever been on a cruise from Seattle or LA to Alaska. No, we've been on a cruise from San Diego way back in the day, but no, we have not gone to Alaska. And I until the ships come back, we don't have anything booked. So we would like to go to Alaska at some point.
We would. What's the matter, bud?
And we love the Bliss. We went on the Bliss when it first came out, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, Bliss is a fun one. We really want to go on Encore,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think they have a newer one out.
Possibly.
Joy. We want to go on Joy.
We'd love to go enjoy.
Both of those we'd like to do. Encore and Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Would be lovely.
I'd like to beat you in go-karts as well. Again.
Yeah, that's on all of them. Joy,
You're right.
Encore,
I beat you on all go-karts. That's
No,
right.
I
Very
beat
good.
you.
No,
if
no.
everybody remembers.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm the winner.
No. No.
I was the winner. We have proof. It's documented. It's in the video.
If you say so.
By the way, we haven't got that far yet.
Emma, we're light years behind you guys. Even though
Oh my gosh,
TAP
yes.
exists, our banks have not sent us TAP cards yet.
No, we still use the chip. We don't. Some places still swipe.
Anthony, this was like 15 years ago, so we didn't vlog it. We do have a very terrible vacation video of it, though, if you want to go hunting for some really terrible video. Justin, thank you so much for your most amazing super chat. Thank you so much.
And you got the blinking lights this time.
And you got him to blink. Yeah, I don't know why last time nothing. That's funny. Yay!
Thank you. Tyler, good to see you all using the drone. Yeah, we used it in Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
How are you enjoying it?
I love it. It's great. It's look, I'm so grateful that it was a wonderful gift. I think it's fantastic. I just don't rely heavily on telling stories from the sky. I've been able to tell many hundreds of stories without a flying camera. So we always practice safe rules, the test, everything like that. We only go in Class G areas. I really do love it. It's great for an establishing shot or whatever. But like I'd never fly one over a ship without permission or anything like that. So it's just not really something I'm crazy excited about in terms of like losing my camera. I think Ben and David almost lost their drone. That was a pretty epic maneuver. But yeah, I do like it. I get, you know, what's funny is my buddy Derek called them the toys, and he uses them professionally. And I'm like, yeah, it is kind of a fun, I just get relaxed. It's kind of like flying a digital kite with a camera on it. It's just a lot of fun. And, I enjoy it. How about you?
I enjoy watching you fly it.
Yeah.
I enjoy filming you filming the camera flying. Yeah, that's fun for me. Emma, you said, like, Steph, can you please explain what a Christmas cracker is? Well, I sure can, because I'm now an expert, I think. Maybe. So, Christmas crackers in the UK are poppers. Like, we have poppers here for, like, birthdays, New Year's Eve. Sometimes you get poppers that crack in half. Podge is moving the camera.
Did you really just move it? Nice. Thanks, Podge.
And apparently it's a Christmas tradition that you have Christmas crackers for Christmas dinner, and then inside the Christmas cracker there are like jokes and toys, and there's a paper crown.
The jokes are not funny. These are
no, the
Steph
jokes are like Laffy Taffy jokes, like ones
or
that
like
you
Beetle
or ones
Bailey
you would
or-
have on a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
Like, is that you, Coven? You know, that kind of thing. And then you wear a crown, paper crown during Christmas meal. Did I do a good job?
Yeah, close. Daniel Lark would like to know, would we ever consider another P&O cruise? Absolutely.
Yes!
We love P&O. It doesn't matter where they're going. I just, right now, everyone's claiming the ships will be somewhere at some date or whatever. Until these ships actually start sailing for real, I don't have any answers. We can't book anything or do anything. I'm not going to give any cruise line an interest-free loan. That's just not how we work it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, by 2022, they've got it all sorted out. But it's starting to look like a really ugly 2021 as well, is it not?
Yeah,
In terms of cruising.
We'll see how it goes. I'm not holding my breath for that one.
But yes, we love P&O. Absolutely had a blast. Two of my favorite cruises were Ventura and Azura.
Yeah, we would love to go on Iona because it looks that we saw the renderings on Azura and it looks fabulous, like absolutely fabulous. And yeah, look at everybody liking poppers, the crackers.
It's funny.
Sana used the crackers as well, Christmas crackers. Oh, consider them explosives. Oi. Well, we don't have those here. We have
I'm
them
sure we have them here. It's just not common. I'm sure you can find someone somewhere that has
maybe
them.
on the UK shelf.
Maybe, yeah, that funny shelf that always sells like HP sauce.
We have an actual
and
UK shelf.
we do.
I should take a picture and send
You
it to
should.
Emma because it's very funny.
Jenny Martin says, do you have a favorite Vegas hotel? That's the problem with how we used to do Vegas. We've always stayed in the exact same hotel. We used to stay at the Signature, always, because it's
The
on
MGM.
at MGM, and it's right on the first line on the monorail. So and we had to haul a bunch of convention gear every year. So we never picked anything. We've done Alara once, as we talked about, and this is our first time in Cosmo. I think Cosmo's gorgeous, and
We love the inside of Cosmo. We've had dinner there. We love the decor. We've only been in the lobby, so we've seen the decor and we've been in the casino area and where the restaurants are, but we've never actually stayed there. So we love the feeling and the vibe of Cosmo. It's very much us.
it's very much our style. Yep.
Yeah. So
So Stanley says, what is your favorite cruise line / ship? I don't think I can pick one cruise line over another. I think they each do something very unique and very special to themselves. But my favorite ship of all time, my favorite trip that I've ever had, was probably Symphony, don't you think? Yeah.
Yep, we had a great time in Europe, and that's why we really want to
Loved
go
Europe.
on the new Iona ship. But we always say that. So in Europe, we had the best time going to Norway, and we went to Amsterdam and Bruges, and then we did the Norwegian ports, and we had the best time. And if we would have been on like a Symphony, for example, we would have felt like we were wasting the ship because we were off the ship so much in ports because we've never been there before. But if we were on a ship that was a ship that we didn't care about the ports, like Caribbean, for example, because we've done them all. Definitely, Symphony was our favorite. But I don't
far.
really have a favorite cruise line either.
I mean, they all are great for one reason or another. If you want I mean, for the longest time, we were explicitly only Norwegian, and then we went on a couple royal ships that really did end up turning our heads and going, oh, wow, this is pretty neat. Oh, Ella.
Ella,
thank you so much.
So much. Ella says, have dinner on me in Vegas. Safe travels to you. Love you both. We love you too, Ella. Love you, love you, love you. We're going to dance for you. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you so, so much, Ella. That was so, so nice. Oh, thank you. And Daniel, good night. I know it's late in the UK. Good night very much. Thank you so much, Ella. You guys are awesome. P&O has on Christmas, they have crackers at dinner.
That's cool.
Okay, so we're going to have a Christmas cruise in the UK with Emma. And we're going to need to get Christmas crackers so we can do it together.
Maybe that will be our vow renewal.
Maybe so. It may only be European cruises.
Julianne asks, when was our first cruise? It was at least 15, 16 years ago, 14 years ago. With the cow.
2011.
2011. That was our first. We were on the Oosterdam.
Oh,
thank you, Heather Forrester and Paul Arnell.
Thank you so much.
A double post. Thank you so much. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, you guys got the snowball and the snowman. That's fun. Thank you so, so much.
Sana says, I love your Carnival Horizon Havana Cabana video and want to book that same cabin. It was, in terms of Carnival, that is my absolute favorite Carnival ship. Horizon was so, so good. Didn't have a single bad experience. It's just that class of Carnival ships are just that's my style right there. How about you? Oh, Brandon, thank you so much.
Brandon, thank you so much. Hold on. Booked to go to Disney. Yay! Pop Century. That's awesome. Hoping to run into you guys on your trips to Epcot. Have a safe trip to Vegas. Thank you so much. If we can do it, we would love to say hey. It just depends on schedule. Right now, the super secret projects are taking over.
Yeah, our lives are no longer
which
our
is
own.
a great thing, but it's just a lot of work. So.
And Justin says the HAL footage from your first cruise is definitely rough compared to how your storytelling is now. Yeah, I mean, even our first daily seasons of daily vlogging, I'm not really happy about. You know, I've always, because we work for Disney, it's inbred in you that it's just ingrained in your skull that you always have to plus it. You have to take it to another level. And so that's what we try to do. We try to learn. And that's why the travel show is born. Once again, in Vegas, we're going to be shooting two shows at the same time. One for the daily vlog and one for our travel series. So, yeah.
It's how we do.
It's what we do.
Oh, and getting back to that Havana Cabana, that is like
My
the
favorite.
nicest
Oh my gosh.
room, even compared to the Haven and the Yacht Club. Amenities aside, just looking at the room itself, that was probably my favorite room that we've ever stayed in.
For certain. It was a great room, a great area. I loved the Havana area with the private bar and pools and hot tub.
No?
Oh, Desiree, thank you so much for your generous gift. Woo, woo, woo. Making them lights
Woo,
dance.
Thank you so, so much. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, Chloe, dance. Dun, dun, dun. She's looking at my hat like
She's like,
crazy.
Scusa.
Thank you so, so much,
Thank you.
Desiree.
You're
Thank
awesome.
you very much. What do you think? Chloe
Yes,
says-
Horizon almost reminds me of a Norwegian ship. That's exactly why we loved it. Is we've always been fans of Norwegian ships, and then we walk onto Horizon going, oh, wow, this is pretty fantabulous. You know, I mean, it really is a good ship. I loved everything about it. We loved the motion theater. We loved the food. Oh my gosh, the food.
IMAX,
The
the
IMAX
food.
theater was so good.
The Asian food on Horizon is like the best ever.
Yes.
Oh, Ella, so sorry. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you as well. And if you guys are leaving, if anybody's getting ready to go, happy holidays to everybody. We're not leaving, but if you have to go to bed or something, I totally understand.
Totally.
Right,
Totes.
Chloe? Totes. Let's see. Any more questions?
Have you watched Game of Thrones? Of course, we've seen everything,
Yes.
including the disappointing finale. You want to talk about wrapping up everything in a bow? I cannot stand it.
What's west of Westeros?
Well, I don't know.
Well, that's where I'm going then.
Well, how about it?
And there's that.
It's like children's puppet theater.
That's very funny, but very true. Yes.
So can somebody tell me, there's a side conversation going on how everyone likes Voyager class better. Can somebody tell me definitively why you like the much smaller ships? And please do not say it's less crowded. It's all exponential. I've been on these ships, It scales exponentially with the crowd, and not, you know. So I'd love to know what it is about the older ships and the smaller ships that people really enjoy. Because what is it, Norwegian or someone or MSC? Someone's going to start building much smaller ships. Do you remember who that is?
I know that the MSC has the Yacht Club ships coming out, Project Leonardo.
Mm-hmm.
But Emma's catching up for Game of Thrones. Yeah, the ending's fun.
Oh, you've had plenty of time. You can't call spoiler alerts like a decade later. Sorry, not my problem. Stream it 4 times. There's no holding on. Game of Thrones ended like I think I was like 20 when it ended.
20.
I know it's not that long ago, but it's been long enough.
Tammy, thank you so much for watching the epic, the TA, the Transatlantic. That was so much fun. Monkey birthday. Gibraltar, if you go there, you have to go up on the rock and see the monkeys. Make sure you have a backpack that's either monkey proof or that is locked, because they will get inside.
Ours is monkey proof.
They're
Hoorah.
crafty little buggers. Huh, Chloe? They're crafty.
Anthony asks if we watched The Mandalorian. Oh yes, we love them. We love Mando. I honestly wish the rest of the Star Wars franchise would shoot in that style, because I'd be a much bigger Star Wars fan as a result. I love the fact that the Mando just grabbed the face mask of a stormtrooper and just ripped it right off and then tossed him aside. You don't see that happening in any of the movies or anything. I just loved it. It was great. It's really well shot. I love all the compositing and the effects in that series, and how they're doing LED screens instead of green screen. I just think it's just insane. It's so cool. Love me some Mando. I hate having to wait for every Friday to come around. Yeah. I want to binge it and be done already.
It gives us something to look forward to. Really does.
Teresa Dale started watching Escape to the Chateau.
I am so happy they brought that on HGTV. That's going to be such a fun series that people are just going to love. And it's going to do really well. Hello, Carl. Thank you for joining us. Mando, Sana loves Mando. Mando is great. It's a fun story. And we're not real big Star Wars people, but it's really fun. Oh, yay! That's awesome. Does that say Billy? Because I can't read. Chloe, you're in my way. I can't see through you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
With the sleds, the toboggans in Madeira.
I don't even have that message on my screen. Oh, here we go.
Is that
Billy Torres.
Billy.
Your transatlantic vlogs convinced me to do the sled and cable car in Madeira. Oh, well, I didn't convince you to do the cable car. I'll tell you that right now. I do not support those things. I am anti-cable car, 100%. But I'm glad you'll do it.
Oh, Sean's anti-cable car. But I'm glad you got to do them. They're so fun. And the toboggan, although terrifying when you think about it, because you're on a public street, and they've had accidents before.
Well, yeah, they break quite a bit. I mean, if you've ridden on it, the craftsmanship, I'm sure at one point was nice, but it's questionable now when you get in and things all, you know.
Yes. And Naomi, thank you so much for your super chat. I can't see. Does that say super chat up there? It's on.
I have no idea where you're pointing.
It's on the screen. Maybe it's already happened, and I just saw it now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you're becoming delusional in your old age. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh no! It really does say at the top, Naomi. Well, I'm gonna say thank you, Naomi, for your super chat. I think that YouTube just went bleh. So thank you so much. I'm gonna blink the lights like this. Blink, 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 blink. Chloe says, ah. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, because she's at the top. But
thank you, Carl.
Thank you so much, Carl.
Woo.
Woo! Happy holidays to you as well, Carl. Thank you. Whoa, Chloe, stop. Yeah, Billy, the streets are so narrow. They're so crazy.
So narrow.
There have been accidents where cars have hit them. So, yes. What is the age difference between you two?
She's 22 years younger than I am. Robbing the cradle. Yeah.
No, it's like 11 months difference.
You just couldn't go with it, huh? All right, fine. Be old.
You're older than me.
I am.
11 months, I believe. Maybe not to the exact day. Actually, pretty close. My birthday's April 19th and Sean's May 18th. So pretty close to 11 months. Yep. Apart. Not almost a year. Pretty good. Pretty good. Welcome, Judy. Thank you so much for joining us. It's awesome to have you here. Claudia, you say you prefer the mid-size Radiance class on RCL. as like the bright and airy centrum and outside spaces. See, that's very interesting. I love how everybody, I just really love how cruising has something for everybody, no matter
it's
what
great.
you,
It's absolutely great.
what you like. So, I know he's always older. You can't call me old, except there's that one crossover period where we're the exact age. In April, he has less than 30 days to be the exact same age as me, or I'm the same age as him. I don't know how that works. However that works, I don't do the maths.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
I'm ancient. It's all good.
Oh, goodness. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's so great to see you all here.
It is great to see everybody here. We're so happy to see you all here. We're, it's just you're a part of our family, and we were really, truly disappointed in this massive outage yesterday. And it's just like, come on, man. That's couldn't that have happened on Saturday? Did y'all have to like do something weird? I'm sure they updated some kind of firmware, pulled some plug or whatever, and it's just like And I don't think our cameras were reporting that they were off until like midnight or 1, so it's way further along than 6 p.m.
Yeah, it wasn't 6. Emma says, have you seen Emerald have floated out a new 100-person super yacht? Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, Emma, so you must think our blood is a different color than it is. We don't live that kind of life,
If you get an extra ticket, we'll come with you.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. But I'm pretty sure the second we step on board, they're going to say one of two things. Crew, enter through this door over here, or I think you've bumped your head because you don't belong here.
Oh, gosh, yeah. That was, but that would be really fun. Really, really fun. And Tyler's saying that Radiance class is some of the best ocean views on any cruise ship anywhere around. That's cool. Let's see. It's 2020. What do you expect? Might as well, right? Our last tea time. Thanks, Spectrum. Thank you so much, Paul, for watching our Ventura vlogs.
Someone said we need to cut the cord. They are our internet provider, so cutting that cord would do nothing for us. We don't have other options in this area. Unfortunately, they have got their hands on a monopoly over here.
Yeah, they are the fastest internet, and we need fast internet for downloads and stuff for our work.
But we don't qualify for any other people in the area.
Well, there's other ones, but they're slow, really slow.
Not going to argue with you on this. It's not true. You're wrong. Our neighborhood is blocked out from like Frontier and other ones that are wickedly slow.
Yeah. I'm looking for 99 more friends to go with them when I'm rich. That would be fun. Hi, Rayleigh Creative Travel. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you here.
Steph watched the new Mulan film. Yeah.
I did watch the new Mulan film. It's really good. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't know what to expect. And that's the first live action Disney remake that I've seen. I haven't seen any of the other ones. I can't watch Lion King because it's just too sad for me. Can't handle it. But yeah. Marianne, I did not make that blanket. That blanket was sent to us by a friend from our company who got it made from a ladies' prayer group in their area. And that was so cool. It was very cool. So it's kind of my homage to them and to thank them. And it actually keeps me very warm. It's a very, very warm blanket. But yeah, I use it every day. It's like I'm wrapping myself in prayers. So that's why I use it.
And it matches Chloe exactly. It's her exact colors. So it's just kind of, it's like if you were to sample Chloe, boop, 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 and then make a blanket. It's unbelievable.
Yes. So good.
I'm talking about you. Yeah.
But I actually can do crochet and knitting. It would take me a year probably to make that.
Well, when we thought we were going to be expecting, you started that.
I did. I made baby booties, which are little baby shoes. And I made 2. I didn't make a pair. I made 1 and 1. I didn't make 2, so it's okay.
It is okay. It happens. It was really cool, though. I loved it.
I made a little robot, and I made a
That's
snake.
right, the robot. He was awesome. I forgot about the robot.
Baby booties.
Baby booties.
Baby booties. Hi, Michelle. Thank you so much to be here. You're going to Magic Kingdom. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Saturday. Yay. We love Magic Kingdom's really fun.
It's awesome. We were just there a couple of weeks ago or so, right?
We were.
Not too long ago.
Check out that castle.
Check out that castle's
Wink,
sweater.
wink.
If you say, hey, that castle looks like it's got a warm, cozy sweater.
Yeah, that's sweater.
Oh, Dave Nadelman, thank you so
much, Dave.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well. Better times next year. We only can hope it goes up.
I want to
from
say
here.
it can't get much worse, can it?
Can't
Come
get
on.
much worse. No, it has to be better than. Oof. Yeah. So, it's been a tough year. Emma says, since Steph mentioned that most Christmas movies are sad, I've started to notice it. The characters are always orphans or something. It's always sad. Yes.
Yeah, it's always got to start with a dead parent or dead parents.
Dead spouse. It's like, oh.
Like Up, the beginning of Up is so close to home, I can't watch it anymore. I refuse to watch like the first 20 minutes of Up now. I refuse.
Jill. Yes, I figured we have a lot of British people, and maybe you guys don't say baby booties because it's not booties, not like your bum.
Booties.
Yes, booties.
Feets, not buns.
They're shoes, not bums.
Bums.
I never noticed either, Emma. It's been bless you. It's been this Christmas has been hard, and if you watched our latest episode I posted today, it's been very difficult, and they have been like ugly cry. That's how Sana, we ugly cry with Up too. But that's how I've been with all the Christmas movies on Netflix. I've just been like, tears streaming out of my face.
Yeah.
Sean's like, why are you watching
I'll come out
these?
from like sleeping. I'll come around the corner and hear stuff on the couch just wailing, and I'm like, what now? And it turns out it's just some dumb movie. I'm like, But maybe it's good. Maybe
It always
it's cathartic.
has a happy ending.
Of course, well, you can't get worse than people being dead, now can you? You know, only can go uphill from there.
But you got to start out really, really low with these characters to build them really high, you know. Oof. Hi, Karen. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, Die Hard is definitely my kind of Christmas movie.
No crying in Die Hard.
No crying.
That's a good one.
He died hard. It's
died
in the name.
hard. Hans Gruber is the star of that show, apparently.
Because he died hard. It's in the name.
Up is devastating, yeah. Oh, the beginning of Finding Nemo is awful. Yes, the 3D glasses I wouldn't be able to see. I'd be seeing nothing. That's a hard one.
Do you have any? Carl Rice says, "Do you have any thoughts of any cruises?" Are you asking if we're looking at itineraries? Here's the thing, everybody. They have no idea what they're doing, and they're being held against what the ports have to say and what varying governments have to say. I guess if it makes you feel good to put a deposit down, that's great. But no one's actually really sailing right now, so we just don't book. I have to call it like a pretend cruise. We just haven't been booking any pretend cruises. It's just too tough to get it canceled. So, because we really look forward to our travels. So once the vaccines maybe come out, or once people figure out what it is that they're going to do, if they get positives or negatives, you know, what's everyone going to do? I still want an answer, not just from the cruise lines, but from the ports. Like, if I'm on a cruise to nowhere out of Cape Canaveral and 30 people get COVID, are they going to let me off the ship, or are we going to spend 2 or 3 weeks in the ocean? I just want an answer. That's all. And I think they owe it to all of us, because we've witnessed it time and time again, how all these people are stuck on ships for, you know, an infinite amount of time. So I just want an answer. Nobody loves to cruise more than us. We absolutely do. Our next cruise would be 50. We absolutely love it. But this year's been so telling, you know?
Yeah, Sana's correct. I don't see cruising happening in the U.S. anytime soon. I think cruising will start in Europe first, and then it will maybe trickle here. We'll see. I know there's a lot of speculation that cruising is dead in the United States. It very well may be. We don't know. We don't know what is the future for cruising.
In my humble opinion, it's going to take somebody of a significant amount of wealth to pick the top 10 Caribbean locations and basically finance them, because everything was already, you know, a little sketchy as it was when you go to these ports, right? They have they're tourist traps. They're designed to make money. Well, these people haven't been getting money at the port for almost a year now. So you can, you're going to have to convince tourists that the areas are safe. You're going to have to convince locals that this is not going away anytime soon. So someone's going to have to like reinvigorate the economy, because these flights, these 2-3 flights a day carrying maybe 200 or 300 people, that does not provide for all of the Caribbean. I mean, cruise ships really did put a lot of money into the ports. So I don't know if privately they're going to, the cruise lines are going to, kick down some money to the port. I don't know. And what do you think?
For Caribbean, this is not for Europe. Not talking about, the cities that you go to in Europe. Caribbean cruising right now, the ports scare me. And I haven't looked anything up. I haven't researched anything, but to know that they're having the influx. We live in a tourist town, and we live in a town where a huge percentage of people lost their income, lost their jobs. Between Disney, Universal, SeaWorld. I mean, those are our biggest employers here in Orlando. So, and we're feeling the pinch here. If we're feeling it here, I can't imagine what they're feeling in Nassau and what they're feeling in like Antigua. It's got to be really difficult.
St. Martin,
it's been a year. I mean, it's been a year since, and it's going to be over that for U.S. cruising. It scares me. I'm afraid of crime. And this is just me. I'm afraid of crime. I'm afraid I'm going to get mugged. I'm afraid I'm going to get robbed, pickpocketed. There's a lot of things that I'm worried about in the Caribbean countries. Again, I don't
when the
have
economy
any
goes down,
knowledge of
crime goes
anything.
up. So that's all she's basing that on. We're not saying it's not safe. We don't know.
We don't know.
No one's sailing to these places right now. And as far as it's my humble understanding that cruises to nowhere are illegal in the United States. I could be wrong. I keep hearing that. I don't have any information to justify that. That could be a way that the United States limps back into cruising. You get 3 and 4 nights either to nowhere or to their private islands. But again, I just don't know. I'd love to be positive. I'd love to say that next year everything's going to go back to the way it was, but obviously there's going to be some kind of evolution. Something's going to have to change. And the people saying it's illegal to ask for your medical, that's true. But you know what? It's also a private company, and they don't have to let you on their ship. So,
Clodagh, you asked about if you think do we think vaccines will be required? I don't think the cruise lines will require it. I think the ports will require it.
Make the ports the bad guy. That's a good thing to do.
I think they will. Just like other countries, you need like yellow fever vaccines, or if you go certain places, whatever the country has that you need a vaccine for, I think that is going to be the case.
Yeah, see, Amanda's got a great point here. You and I have talked about this. It was really bad in St. Martin right after the hurricane.
Yep.
Imagine if there was a hurricane in the Caribbean for over a year. Right? It's mind-boggling. This has never happened, right? Everything is really based on 3,000 to 5,000 people jumping off port every single day to kind of, bolster the economy.
Yeah, they Kathy, that's right. It's the Jones Act. No cruising to nowhere for the United States. They have to get a waiver. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. I just don't see happening in the United States. I think European cruising will be in full swing and full speed ahead before U.S. cruising even starts limping back in. It's just... and
I'm partially okay with that because I want to cruise in Europe more than anything. But
right,
but we have so many friends that are crew. We have so many friends that work in tourism. I don't think we know anybody who doesn't work in tourism. And this is just really, really difficult for all of us, for everybody. Stephanie and I used to be so busy working for the Mouse that a 100-hour week was literally nothing. Now, table scraps. There's just not a whole lot going on. And just, I feel terrible for people who literally thrive and survive off of cruisers. I feel terrible.
And Kai, I don't know about the all-inclusive. Like I said, I don't have any information. I'm basing this off of my fears. So but I know a lot of people don't leave the all-inclusives, and they're not in a port with thousands of people coming off of a ship. It's in that kind of scenario when you're all funneling off the ship, it's an easy target. I mean, it's like fish in a barrel. I mean, it is like for crime to happen. And if you're by yourself as a family or a couple, you're a lot less noticeable to have something happen to you. So we'll see. We definitely won't be on the first cruises that happen, so we'll be able to judge, and I'm sure there will be a ton of YouTubers, and there'll be video of all the ports and everything else. So we'll see how it goes.
What Emma is saying is true. Emma, you're talking about real ports. The majority of the ports that we visit as cruisers here in the United States are set up for tourism. They're not. They may accept other things, but it's not. You can tell when we landed in Madeira, it was obvious that this is a major port for all kinds of things. But like Port Canaveral, I'm sure there are smaller ships that deliver some things, but it's clearly not their main focus. So we're really more we're really more tour. I'm trying to remember. I think it was a cruise director on Norwegian who told us, like, don't peel the curtain back too far because you'll realize it's really all set up for tourist dollars, and that's okay. Tourism's a wonderful way to make money. It's not a bad word to us. We've spent the last 2 decades working in tourism.
That's right.
So we're just kind of sad. We don't have any answers. Nobody speaks to us. We do have some connections at some cruise lines. They're not going to say a word. They're trying to dodge getting furloughed. So I'm hoping things come back, but I would love to see what they do for the United States cruising. Like you said, I think it's going to be in the Med and in the UK and in the Baltic way before it comes out here. Maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see. We don't really know. And Jenny, we definitely don't want the cruise lines to go bankrupt either.
No.
We
and
love
that's not
cruising.
We're not saying that. We're just saying that, they're not operating right now. They're not making any money.
Yeah, it's a waiting game now. We have to wait to see about the vaccine rollout, and, we have to see what cruising is going to do. And I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of what ifs, a lot of uncertainty in the cruising right now.
And Kay asked about, what about the all-inclusives? Well, I'll tell you this. When we stayed at an all-inclusive in Nassau, they warned us very specifically, even the local taxi drivers that we worked with. We always end up finding a taxi driver we like. I get their WhatsApp number, and it just becomes like a personal, and they want that. They say, anytime you leave, you call me and I'll take you wherever you want to go. And so we do. We usually form nice relationships. And that big fish market in Nassau, he said, under no circumstances would I recommend tourists hanging out there. It's known for a lot of crime. It's known for a lot of pickpocketing and thievery. They say the same thing about in Spain too, in Madeira. You just got to be, eyes up. That's all. Just pay attention. I think after a year plus time of no tourist money, I think you're going to see crime go up. I'm hoping that they can figure out a way to reinvest and rebuild and come up with a new style of cruising that makes all our cruisers happy, is better on the environment, and helps out the ports that the ships stop at.
Sorry, Chloe wanted to get down. Now she's looking at me like, what happened? Let's see.
Dave, no, tea time's normally on Sundays, but there was a massive, United States-wise, there was a massive outage on Spectrum. Over 12 major hubs got knocked out of service, and one of them was ours. So we couldn't go live.
So we're going live now.
Yep.
And Marianne, it is a hot mess. Basically tourism is a hot mess at the moment.
If I could snap my fingers or cross some kind of the Bermuda Triangle or whatever and change things back to the way they were, absolutely. We loved cruising. Again, 50 cruises. It's not like we hated it. But it's just one of those things where, like, Melissa is saying the same thing, Tazier Travel is saying the same thing, is I don't foresee it happening because of the way cruising is set up here in the U.S. It's much different in the UK. I highly recommend cruising in Europe because it's a completely different thing. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully things will come back. I don't know. Cruise lines aren't really saying anything. Captain K is being very hopeful and very positive, and that's awesome, but no one's actually really saying anything.
Jill says, Chloe's saying, blah, 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 look at me. That's exactly what she was saying.
Chloe's like, if it's not about me,
coming out. Come on. Carl, yes, crime is up everywhere.
Yeah, that's what happens.
We know, and we're trying to think about all of the possibilities of cruising and that kind of thing. Let's see, somebody asked a question about Stanley Box. You said that you were impressed with Pigeon Forge Dollywood videos. Thank you so much for watching those. If I plan for spring, was there good golfing options? I have no idea.
Yeah, they have a lot of golf courses, but we don't.
They have a lot of mini golf.
I've always wanted to take Steph to like a driving range, but I don't think she would be a lot of happy after 18 holes of actual golf. The driving range is fun, so like Top Golf and things like that, I think is about where we would have to draw the line. I played a lot of golf as a kid. My dad was way into golf. I was so young I had to walk the courses, But yeah, we did notice a couple courses, but don't know anything about them.
Yeah, Justin, I think you're right. Things at the end of January will be very telling. We'll see where the next round of whatever they impose after the 21st. We'll see.
I don't, Carl, I don't know what that means. Then it won't be 50 years. You lost me on that one.
Yes, the 21st, Carl. That's what we were saying about the new decisions. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. It's we'll figure it out. I wish it would all come back. Truly, some of my greatest memories with Stephanie were on a ship.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Susan Willett says, "Wishing you well. Have a blast in Vegas." Well, thank you very much. Looking forward to it. First time ever traveling on chemotherapy. It's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing. You're going to do great. You're going to do really, really good. You got this.
Yeah, I agree. Justin says you and Steph at Top Golf would make for a good daily vlog as competitive as you are. I agree. I just foresee right now, I'm putting it out there that Steph is going to throw on accident 6 clubs into the driving range.
Not just one.
Oh no, just one? You? No. You'll throw just one in the parking lot.
I'm just going to pull my head down.
It's totally going to be, yeah, we're supposed to hold on to those things. It's the ball that goes, not the club.
I actually do see myself throwing one of those clubs because I've never done it before. And I think that I would just toss it out. And yeah, but I don't think I would do 6. I think I would do 1.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Ah, gosh.
Journey
that's
with Josh
funny.
says, have you anything planned for New Year's? No, right now we're working on Christmas. I don't believe we're going to do anything for New Year's. I think we're going to, we have so much work happening. I think we'll probably be working on New Year's, to be honest.
Which we were almost working last New Year's. We got very close, but we did have the...
Okay, and Justin's got your back. He thinks that you're only going to throw a couple clubs.
A couple. Well, now, see, I'm thinking 1.
Oh, no. I know you.
Not a couple, not 6. 1. We should all have a bet. How many am I going to throw? Now I won't. I'll make sure I hold on that thing like
The
crazy.
answer
like,
is 6.
I'm going to put super glue on my hands. Stick.
Nice.
Maybe we'll do that in Vegas. 'Cause they have a big
Put
Top
super
Golf.
glue on our hands?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Top
I think we
Golf.
should do Top Golf. Because it turns out that we might not be able to do the eye. And I'm the what is it actually called?
The high roller.
Yeah, I'm bummed. I love the high roller. It's probably my favorite one of them all in this country, but they're letting multiple parties in per cab, so that is a no bueno for me. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, but they I don't want to be in there and somebody takes their mask off or they're drinking and I have to be the bad guy. In 30 minutes I have to yell at somebody for going in the circle until we get to the other side. Because I will yell. So if you take off your mask in front of me.
Yeah.
So we're just going to avoid that.
What show are we currently watching? It's a British show? Dairy
Dairy Girls.
Savage.
Yeah, Dairy
Savage
Girls.
show.
I have a hard time understanding a lot of the words, but I'm getting
Oh,
it.
I don't. I think it's a brilliant show, but it's just brutal.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It's very funny. We're talking about Coronation Street. Emma. She's a Corey fan. They watched that on Coronation Street is a soap opera in the UK that's been going for like 125 years or something, and everybody loves it. We were watching it on Gogglebox.
Love Gogglebox. Holy cow, that is. And I'm bummed that was it. The episode we saw, that was it. That was their winter finale. There's no more. Bummed.
Boo.
Bummed.
Boo. Let's see. Hi, Megan. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much, Megan. What? Thank you for making the lights dance.
Thank you
What?
so
What?
much,
What?
Megan. Dun, dun,
What?
dun,
What?
dun, 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 dun. Now I'm like singing like Ninja Turtles. I need to find a song.
Brandon, I need that. Stephanie doesn't need that. I need that for sure.
I would love that. That would be so fun.
It would be creepy though, because she'd have this like childlike giggling laughter while she's smashing stuff. It's like,
That would be so fun. I want to smash so much stuff. That would be like the best. But I heard that it's actually, like, I think that it's very difficult to smash something. I think it hurts your hands. Is that true?
I don't smash things for a living.
I've
so
never smashed anything, and I imagine it's very painful. Like, I think that it's a lot harder than it actually is.
That's funny. Laura suggests putting up subtitles for you for Dairy Girls.
I might have to do that. I hear like every fourth word.
Emma says axe throwing is fun. Axe throwing is fun. It's a lot of fun.
Ooh, that would be really fun. We could do axe throwing too. They have that in Vegas.
Thank you, Sarah Phillips.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Woo-hoo.
That
Thank you so
character
much.
Running up and down. Dun, 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 dun.
So cool.
Clodagh watches Dairy Girls. It's very fun. It's fun. You got a snowball. Whoosh, whoosh.
Tammy Ellis says the high roller is cool, but you're right, not worth the risk. We've done the high roller 100 times, so it's just my favorite one out of all of them in the United States. And well, yes, we did watch Fleabag. That was brutal. We binged that. That was brutal.
It's a great show.
Great show.
Beautifully
Fantastic writing.
written.
I love how she breaks the fourth wall and
Yeah.
talks to the audience. I absolutely love that. Brilliant writing. Super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable.
Oh, Sana watches it. See, I don't feel so bad. Sana watches it with subtitles as well.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying
I
you're
don't
going to
have
throw
enough,
6
I
clubs
don't
out
have
there.
enough Irish blood in me like you do, so you understand everything they're saying. You got that in ya. Yeah, I use a baseball bat and gloves, but I think that would really hurt. Like the reverb, is that the word that you use?
It will resonate through the bat. I'm sure there's some reverb involved, sure.
Just film it. But that would be really fun. I could throw plates. That would be really great. Just smash it all. Carnation Street. There it is. It's big in Canada too. So, see. Thank you so much, Lisa. We are going to try. Sean starts chemo tomorrow, so it'll be...
not looking... Actually, I'm glad that tea time came today because otherwise I'd be a big ball of stress right now. I do not like... I can't stress this enough. I do not like people pumping in medicine into my body. I just don't like it. I appreciate that. I know what it's doing, but it's just not pleasant. And then I go home with a pump attached to me for 48 hours, which makes everything difficult. Bathroom difficult. Cleaning yourself difficult. It's just... And it makes these little noises. I think it talks like, it's like speaking parcel tongue to me. It's like, I'm just like, shut up, machine. So anyway.
It is nice that we have tea time tonight because Sean would be really stressed about tomorrow, which is really good. So hopefully this will relax him. He'll be able to sleep tonight. And we don't have an early morning tomorrow since Sean's appointment's not until the afternoon. So that's good.
That's true. We'll be spending some time in Jack's.
Yes, we will.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kay.
Oh, thank you so much. Dun, 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 dun.
Jill Sealock said she missed when are you going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas for Christmas.
Dun, dun, look at that Chiba. It's so cute.
Very cute.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Jill, yes, we leave Sunday. So we have chemo, day off, laundry, and then Sunday we leave.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Plus I have to throw in a bunch of work in there.
I was going to say, my calendar is not pretty.
We're doing so good. We're like just cruising along with our work and then down on us. But it's okay. It's good. It's good to have work. And yeah.
Yeah, Justin, chemo is poison, and what sucks is I get 4 to 6 hours of direct chemo, and then they put a pump on me for another 40 hours, and then I get taken off. So I'm pretty close to 48 hours of constant chemotherapy being pumped through my body, and it takes forever to get out. Oh, I hated it. I was feeling side effects 5 and 6 weeks after, wasn't I? Yeah.
This the chemo that Sean's getting tomorrow that he had last week is the least physical side effects that he's had of any chemo treatment since the beginning of this journey in I think you started in March. Mm-hmm. I believe that's when you started chemo. And yeah, so... Yeah,
because I was diagnosed on the 24th, so
right.
it took that long to get in.
Yep. So we're hoping that it's the same. There were a lot of mental side effects, and that's happened since the beginning of the chemo treatments, and we know about those. Depression. You get into suicidal thoughts. I mean, all of these negative things are in your brain.
Basically the opposite of me. I don't have these thoughts. I'm actually a very happy person. I married my best friend. I've been able to do like a ton of different things in life that I've always wanted to do. I've worked on Disney attractions. I'm not an upset person. I truly did marry the love of my life, my best friend. She's my world. She makes me happy. So these crazy thoughts that come in my head, I just come out looking at Steph like, why is this happening to me? This is not me. It's just I'm not an unhappy person. So I try to spread as much positivity and light in the world as humanly possible. And so much so that we even put it in our mission statement on our blog. It's very important to me that's what we do. And for whatever reason, these thoughts are just the absolute worst.
They're so bad.
So bad.
So we're hoping that being in Vegas will help with that because all of the adrenaline and the lights, and we're hoping that will give Sean like this instant endorphins and stuff like that. Plus we'll be walking so we'll be in the sunshine. It will be cold, but at least it'll be sunny and walking around and all that stuff. So we're hoping that will help, and maybe it's the best place to be when you're going through the mental side effects of chemo. So we'll see. We'll be able to tell you more after next week. Mm-hmm. Michelle, you asked, will security be with the Chernobyl pump? Sean will not have that for Vegas, that would be.
No, the pump only stays on for 40 hours. So
Comes up on Thursday.
tomorrow is Tuesday. That starts chemotherapy, and it goes from tomorrow all the way to Thursday evening, where they unplug the pump and send us home. I would not fly with the pump under any circumstances. I'm sure you could explain to all the TSA agency and all that, but I just wouldn't unless you want to. Yeah, no.
I'd be so afraid of what it does to you, like
At 30,000 feet. Yeah.
like takeoff and
Yeah.
yikes. Jill, you asked our T-shirt size. Sean wears a medium. I wear a large.
Dave asked, are you going to any shows in Vegas? I'm not sure any shows are actually operating in Vegas, but we'll take a look. We weren't sure in the first place, but unless there's some kind of safety measures, I'm not stepping foot in a theater under any circumstances.
There are a few shows open, but people are allowed to drink in them. And when that happens, it means your mask comes off, and that's a big no for us
And Cirque,
inside.
we're huge fans of Cirque. I've seen almost every single Cirque show. If you follow me on Spotify, I have a Cirque playlist that cannot be beaten. It is the greatest Cirque playlist ever. I absolutely love everything about Cirque. I've seen I've seen them all, and I would love to go see them again, but not in this current condition.
Yeah, we will wait. I have actually never. Sean's seen Vegas shows. I've never seen one, and we always say we're going to see one, but we're never there for fun. But this time we're not going to do that because of being inside with people drinking and eating, and that's just too. That's not worth it for us. So we'll go another time. Hopefully we'll be able to catch another show. I'm sure they will still be there.
Yeah, we've got a lot of friends who live in Vegas, and they're saying the same thing, that the Strip is basically a ghost town. There are no shows. So it's sad. But we will make the best of it, and we're going to have a lot of fun because there's just so much to do.
We love it. Awesome. Say good night, Jenny. Thank you so much for joining us. We probably should wrap up too. I know it's getting past our hour, but we just wanted to hang out with you guys for our last.
Well, we promised people online that if they were, because some people said they couldn't make it until 6 or whatever, so we promised we'd hang out for a bit.
Yeah.
Just to. Hi, Posh. You want to come say hi to the family?
Let's see.
Is your Mayo Clinic a big campus? I mean, yeah, it's pretty huge. I would say.
Yeah. I think Minnesota is the biggest one. Is that the one that's in Rochester? Is that where it is? I think that's the main Mayo campus, and then Jacksonville, and I think there's one in Arizona that are like their shoot-off campuses, but it's still huge. It's humongous. You can't walk, or I guess you could walk it, but it's like a Vegas block. It's big.
Stanley wants to know who's the gambler and what do you play. We don't really gamble because we're entrepreneurs, and that feels like we gamble every day. There was one time where we played craps, and I ended up doing an 8-hour run on only $100. That was fantastic. We just, the sad thing is, across the table, I made some woman just an incredibly wealthy person, and I really, to this day, regret not matching all of her bets.
Because we were betting modestly.
She had stacked so high that they came and moved her to a different table. And I'm just looking at stuff going, man, I'm stupid.
Sean rolled for like 2 or 3 hours straight. Never finished. Like, he just kept rolling. And this woman won I want to say she won over $100,000. It was insane. And Sean and I hitting our little $5 because we did it for entertainment to stretch out for time, and we ended up gambling. We broke even. I think we came out a little bit ahead, but we played for 8 hours. I mean, who can say you can get $100 worth of entertainment for 8 hours? That's crazy.
So I'm a design and engineering freak. So the closest thing we have to all the great stuff that's happening in the UAE, for example, the closest thing we have would be a little tiny space in Manhattan where they're building crazy buildings, but then also Vegas. So I mean, I love transit. I love their monorail system. I love all the technology that they use. So we can spend. I mean, first of all, Bellagio Conservatory is stunning, absolutely stunning. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Woo-hoo.
Brandon says, I'd say we need to do tea time on Monday on Chemo Week to support Sean. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Really appreciate that. Chemo's not always on Tuesday, though. Sometimes chemo's on Wednesday. Sometimes it's on Thursday. And we've had chemo on Thursday, and we've had to go up on Saturday. Or we've had
I was going to say, the one time
Friday
we came in on Saturday,
Sunday.
it was creepy. It's like the place was shut down. Most of the lights were turned off. I'm like, is this back alley chemo? What's happening?
So weird.
It was super weird.
So weird. Oh, Dashy Games Rocks, I love you too. Thank you so much.
Yes, she is gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
That's my baby girl right there.
And thank you for joining us. Hello. So Taz our travel, so we should do a drive-through wedding renewal. That would be fun. But we're gonna save that one. We're gonna save that one for.
Yeah, we want some friends and family to be there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be really fun though. If Elvis marry us.
Michelle says her first time in Vegas,
That's fantastic.
played $5 in a penny machine and won $5,000, walked away. That's smart. If you can do that, that's smart. That's awesome.
That's
I'm afraid
really
she'd be
great.
like, let it ride.
I'm not very good. That's why we don't do it anymore. I have trouble walking away.
Dashy
On
Games
the-
asks, when will you sail back on Royal? When cruising comes back, we'll sail it. Someone else said this, I believe it was Taziar. I am not in a financial spot to where I can just start giving cruise lines interest-free loans. It's just not. I'm not putting money down in the hopes of it. Fingers crossed. I believe that any cruise that's currently open and booking right now is going to change. So I'm just gonna wait to see what happens, where it happens, and then we need it to continue. I mean, it seemed like it was gonna happen with Seabourn, and it was like, so we need, and it's not like I'm hoping for one cruise without a COVID announcement. That's probably not even possible. But what I am hoping for is a plan, and that we all stick to the plan, and the plan is public knowledge. That's it. I just want to know what's going to happen if I get my butt on a ship, and then all of a sudden you're like, yes, for the next 65 days, this is your home. I don't need that in my life. Although that would be cool. I think I'd start my own one-man show. I'd go into the theater, and I'd do a one-man show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. Woo woo.
You are amazing too. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. That's a fun dance. Yeah, I've never done it
That
before.
was nice.
It's like a Disney dance. It's like very parade.
When you cruise, what type of cabin do you get most of the time? It used to be the cheapest cabin possible. Insides, we've done a lot of inside cabins. We've done suites. We've done balconies. But from this point forward, I think Stephanie agrees that we will do balcony or higher, and that's it. There will
Oh, look.
cat butt.
Best side. Cat butt.
Censor that.
Censor.
We don't need that, Paj. This is a G-rated. This is a G-rated show, homie. What you doing, man?
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Phew.
Sit it under the heating lamp. My little chicken nugget. He's so cute. He's awesome.
Ah.
So yeah, from now on it's gonna be balcony only.
Yes, balcony only.
Or
because
higher,
if we get
yeah.
stuck on a ship, I need to have some space.
Some fresh air, or just to be the ability to jump and say screw it.
Yeah, we might
No,
swim. We might
no.
swim away. Just swim away.
Yeah, Emma, but we're talking.
that's Singapore.
See, we're talking about a completely
It's
different
not-
culture. We're talking
yeah.
about a completely different location. Basically, we just have to see what the ports are gonna do.
Yep. So we'll see. So, hi, Nurse Nancy. Thank you for joining us. We're still here. We're still saying hi to everyone. Thank you, Tazar Travel. The Castle Light projections are so amazing. The sweater is like the best. I really like sweaters.
Oh shucks. I'm very look.
sweaters.
I've always wanted to be an Imagineer, and those are the people that design Disney parks. I've never actually been an Imagineer, and it's one regret. I never made it in, but I have, as a contractor and an artist, worked with Imagineering and for Imagineering many, many times. I just didn't get the name tag or the title. Or work, when I was a cast member for Disney, I was a monorail pilot, and I also worked at Playhouse Disney and Voyage of the Little Mermaid and things. I did things like that. But when it came time to work on marketing and stuff, it was all outside and always has been. And now I work for an internal division. We both do, but as outsiders, we're contractors. So really regret that, but super, super stoked that we got to work on stuff like Cinderella Castle, Tree of Life. It's pretty wild. And I got to work on a project with Stephanie. So God forbid if I die tomorrow, Stephanie and I have done everything we can together. We've made a show together. We've worked on big Disney projects together. We've started all these crazy plans and programs together. I'm very, very just honored to be in her life. I really am. She stepped way down to be with me, folks. We all know it.
That's not true. That's not true at all. We are a good team. We complete each other. We're really good. If you guys happen to be at Epcot, if anybody here, check out the mariachi band at the American Gardens Pavilion
It's the big theater all the way in
big
the
theater.
back of World Showcase.
by the American Pavilion. And
Thank you, Verakid.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for your sticker.
Very
What?
good.
Thank you.
It's like, yeah, keep it up. Woo, keep it up, keep it up. Check out those mariachi screens in the back.
It's very cool. And she just, yeah. All I can say is that Steph she challenges me as an artist, which I love. She is like a duck to water. She's literally looked at these programs, like squints, does this, wipes her glasses, puts them back on. Yeah, I've just now mastered this program. Cool. What's next?
quite like
She's like Keanu in
that.
The Matrix. Like, I know Kung Fu, and then you say, show me, and then she whoops your butt. I'm so proud of what Stephanie's done. She got into Disney. I mean, come on. It's not easy. It's not easy. They don't hire everybody, and they certainly don't call you back if they don't like your work. So,
I mean, we have been working at Disney for a very long time, off and on. So, I mean, it's not like we have Disney in our blood. We really do. It's in us. It flows through us.
Disney has had a special place in my heart. I became an artist because of Disney. If you remember Epcot Center way back when, there was a ride, there was a playground above Figment that took a stylus and you could paint on the screen. Mind you, this was like 1982. This was a very long time ago. But the second that I held that pen and touched it to the screen, I knew exactly what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And then right next door was a chroma key theater. Again, we didn't have technology like that. Now everyone's got a green screen at their house. Gamers are keying themselves. Keying is just not a thing anymore. It's just part of life. Those two things changed my life forever. And then of course I met the love of my life at Disney.
That's true.
Got engaged at Disney.
Also true.
Did not get married at Disney because we ain't got that kind of bread.
We don't have that kind of cash.
But
we did get a DVC membership instead of having a wedding.
We did. We did. I bought Steph a DVC as a wedding gift, basically. Honeymoon.
Yeah, which gave us lots of vacations that were complimentary. We kind of pay for them, but I don't know how to say that. But yeah, it was really cool. That was a cool way to do, instead of having a wedding, to take that money and put it into a DVC membership, which we sold for a profit.
A nice profit, which paid for the first season of our cruising.
That's right.
So you all wonder, how did you do the Haven so much? You can thank the Disney Vacation Club.
Thank Disney Vacation Club. It worked out really well. Yep, Justin is at Epcot's where we met. And yeah, and actually it's funny because Sean and I have crossed paths many times before that, because I was in the parade at Epcot, and he would be on the film crew as a contractor, recording and filming the parade parts for things like the Christmas special or any specials that Disney does that you see on TV. So I was part of that, and yeah, so paths have crossed, and they didn't cross for real until 2007.
Yep, I was walking by the land, and I do not go into that pavilion. It's not something that's on my radar. One, I wasn't going to wait 380 minutes for Soarin', and two, there's nothing else left in there. But I was walking, and this gorgeous blonde just caught my eyes. She had this amazing curly hair and these gorgeous green eyes. I'm just like, okay. And I don't hit on women. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm very shy. I'm very much an introvert. Part of me working at Disney was trying to break out of that, being such an introverted person, but I just walked straight up to her, started talking to her, and the rest is history.
The rest is history, as they say. Oh, that's really cool. Sally says, funny story, I spent 2.5 years of my life building the Swan and Dolphin. Spent many an evening at the pub in England.
Good pub. It's
we
a good pub.
Spent many evenings there as well.
And we didn't build a hotel. So.
We did not.
Awesome. That's very cool. That's very cool.
We would go sleep in a hotel. We would have to after the pub.
I was on Living with the Land last weekend. We thought of you guys. We actually know the guy who does the voiceover for that ride.
Yep.
It's very funny.
He does the voiceover for Living with the Land and the Tomorrowland Transit Authority, which is the TTA in Magic Kingdom. Same voice guy.
Dashy Games Rock says, what is your favorite ship on Royal Caribbean? Mine would have to be Symphony or Oasis class. We have not done a Quantum class, and Stephanie and I keep thinking that Quantum class is going to be what we like the best, but we've done everything but Quantum. So I guess now it's time to figure out how we get onto a Quantum ship so we can finally make a decision of whether or not we like that or the Oasis class better.
That's right. We have to see. Hopefully we get the chance.
Yeah. I'm grateful that we've gotten to cruise as much as we have. I'm grateful that we've documented it all. But this may very well become a land-based travel show, or maybe we'll go to Europe and do a river cruise or something. I don't know. I don't know what's available. I don't know what's happening. And right now the world is straight up cray.
Cray. Emma says, sorry guys, I gotta go watch Game of Thrones. Thank you so much. Bedtime, I totally understand.
Thank you,
Fill
Emma.
your
You were
dreams
awesome.
with the craziest things.
Yeah, there's nothing like going to sleep to Game of Thrones. That's real peaceful, stress-free. It's like, red wedding.
Red wedding. Oh, goodness. We probably should end it because we have some more work to do. But we are so happy you guys could join us. And on this very special episode of Tea Time with Sean and Steph, We are happy that you guys could be here, and we are so thankful for all of you.
Every single one of you. We thank we thank you for your donations. We thank you for being patrons. We thank you for being fans and watching. We thank you for the tons and tons and tons of direct messages that we get on all the social platforms. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I wipe my eyes, and there's at least maybe conservatively 200 or 300 new messages that we haven't responded to or read. And so thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for supporting us. We love this community through and through, and we truly love each and every one of you. And if you're out there and you're hurting, know that we understand, and we're here for you. Big hugs to you. We definitely understand what it's like to be hurting. We try to put our best foot forward, but I would be lying if I said there weren't days where I've been bawling my eyes out of the pain or whatever. We might be watching a cat fight. I love them. Cat wrestling is the best. But yeah, you've given us strength to keep fighting. You've helped give us joy and light, and we thank you for it. You all you're our family. You're stuck with us. Sorry.
Yeah, we are thankful for you guys. I honestly cannot say that I don't know where we would be today, or if Sean would even be here without all of the love and support and messages from you guys. This has been a really crappy year.
I don't think I'd be alive.
I don't think so either.
I just don't think so. Stephanie and my dad have been a huge support. I couldn't do this at all without them. But the next circle outside of them is all of you, and you have sent so many wonderful messages time and time again. And you've been very logical and very pragmatic and very lovely, and I can't thank you all enough. Seriously.
Yeah, we love you guys so much. We are wishing everybody the happiest of holidays. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone, because this will be our last live tea time for 2020. We do have Instagram, and we will be posting all of our Vegas stuff on Insta.
Yeah,
so
if you didn't know, we live vlog every trip that we're on. So if you're an Insta follower, just go to our story and you'll see a whole different perspective. If you're an Instagram, if you're not into Instagram, well, you just wait for the vlog. It's all good.
It's all good. But we already said, like, we are so excited about Christmas because this day was not supposed to have both of us in it.
Remember, everyone, I was told I won't make it to Christmas, so in theory this is my last week on Earth, right?
So enjoy the millions of pictures that we are about to post on Instagram, because we want to remember this.
Allow me to say this. If I wake up on Christmas Day, and I believe I will, and I get to open my eyes and I look over and Stephanie's there, and I know that nothing has changed and all will be right with the world. That's the gift for me. I don't care about Vegas. I don't care about gifts. I only want to spend more time with Steph and make more memories with her. So my goal is to wake up on Christmas morning, open my eyes, rub them, look over, and see my beautiful baby girl sitting there next to me. That's my goal.
That's the goal.
I love you, baby. Sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's okay. I'm happy.
Yeah. Look, we've been forced to deal with my mortality every single day for the last 10 months. It weighs on you. It'd be nice to go a whole 24 hours without talking about dying, but the doctors really are adamant that I'm being foolish and that, it's going to take a turn, but not according to the stats, not according to the vitals, not according to the data.
Nope.
So thank you for all of your prayers. Thank you for all your love and support.
So much.
I'm definitely here still kicking because of the wonderful acts of kindness of each and every one of you.
It's going to be good. We're going to get through chemo tomorrow and Thursday, and then we're going to fly away to Las Vegas, and we can't wait.
We've never done anything on a Christmas day, actual Christmas day, and I can't wait.
Yeah, we're so excited. So again, sorry about Instagram. We are going to be posting a bajillion photos to commemorate every single step, every single memory. Excuse me. Because we just want to document everything. So we're really excited. So Instagram, Sean and Steph, subscribe, or was it like follow? I don't know what it's called there. Everybody is called something different.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So thank you so much. I know we went a half hour longer. We did promise everybody that we would stay past 6 o'clock.
I'm sorry.
Someone said I have no clue how many prayer warriors have your back. That's true. I don't. I'm grateful for every single one of them around the world. I'm just a guy. I'm just some guy who decided to start making stuff on YouTube, and that's it. So thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for taking care of us with all your love. And that's about it. We love and adore each and every one of you. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you have a great Christmas. And I can't wait to wake up Christmas morning. The greatest gift ever is going to be able to look at my beautiful bride and just be like, wow, life is good. So yeah, we love you all. And,
We love you.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it. So again, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year to everyone. Have the best New Year ever. And here's to 2021. It's got to go up from here.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the scene where, the building explodes behind you as you walk slow motion towards, and then that's 2020 way back there, and we're just going to keep moving forward. That's all. All right, we love you all.
We love you guys.
Sorry, Boo. I did not mean to
That's
upset you.
okay. We love you guys. We'll see you in January.
Or on Insta.
Or on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye,
we'll be
everybody.
there. Bye.
Have a great holiday.